Hello, hello. My name's Chris Lee, here for Earworm Division. We're here with...
Sam and
I'm Casey.
from X Ambassadors.
And how are you guys doing? Because I know you guys are on tour, but this is actually the last day.
This is it, man. Feeling good. This is It's been a 5-month tour, and we're
That's insane.
wrapping it up here in LA. Yeah, so it's nice. It's nice to be home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing what... Because the 5 months includes your European and all the dates as well.
Yeah. We did the Europe tour, we did the Canadian run, and then the U.S. run. Yeah. So it's been a whirlwind.
And you're doing this all to support... Well, you actually were on tour before you dropped your latest album, correct?
A little bit, yeah. Like it was just like a couple dates before we dropped Townie, but then Townie came out like right maybe a week or so into our Canadian. Oh no, sorry. I'm totally wrong. Yeah, we were in Europe a month before the record dropped, but we had started to put out some songs from it. So the record came out right at the beginning of the Canadian leg of the tour.
Wow. Canadians really got all the fun, huh?
They get all the goods, man.
And I'm wondering too, because I think the record is fantastic, but I also like it because I feel like, I mean, I don't know if anyone's told you guys, but it's like the most personal one to date.
Yeah.
I think I feel like you guys kind of went like a little bit back to square one.
Yeah. I mean, it definitely felt like that. It felt like a return to form for us, and it was kind of in a weird way because on the outset we wanted to do something that was different than we'd done in the past. You know, we wanted to make a record that sounded very, very consistently like one thing. You know, all of our other records are so all over the place, and that's kind of been the fun of it for us. You know, we like to just try on different costumes, you know, and see what fits and what doesn't. And this one we were like, okay, we want to keep this sonically very, very cohesive and kind of put ourselves in a bit of a tighter box. And that also included like just, you know, being the band that we were like in high school, just like a bunch of dudes in a room with instruments, and it was fun to kind of go back to that that style of production.
Yeah. My favorite song from the album is No Strings.
Oh, thanks, man.
I think you guys picked the perfect song to close the album with.
Yeah. It's the record's kind of a downer, so I wanted to have that one song at the end that like lifts you up a little bit and like gives you a little bit of that feeling. I mean, because I think we talked about this a lot about like, you know, I definitely felt very, very trapped growing up in a small town, but I think that that's what propelled me out into the world, and I'm very grateful for that. And I think we talk about that, about like, you know, having something to fight against when you're kids, right?
Yeah.
And it's important, exactly. I think. And I think I wanted to end the album with that like positive energy.
Mm-hmm. A lot of positive energy. And you said it was a little bit downer, but you know, there's a lot of beautiful moments on the album too. Like that song, Follow the Sound of My Voice.
Yeah, I know. That's a very good one. That does have a very positive message. Love and siblinghood? No, what is it? What's the
Brotherhood?
Brotherhood.
There you go.
Brotherhood. Love and brotherhood.
And I feel like, do you feel like, this one album obviously really personal, but do you guys feel like you had a little bit of fun? It seemed like a little bit like more inside jokes, especially I think with the first song too, how it was titled and everything.
Oh yeah. I mean, I think that we just like we had surprisingly we had so much fun making the record, even though there were a lot of songs that were very like introspective and kind of heavy thematically. But we spent 2 weeks in upstate New York doing it. And yeah, Casey, you know, it was like,
it was awesome. It was magical.
Yeah.
It was really cool.
Russ cooked a lot of food. Our guitar player cooked us a bunch of meals, and
very much. You know, we'd never really just done that before. Just locked ourselves into a studio for 2 weeks and just tried to come up with stuff. So it was a really unique experience.
Yeah,
it was really cool.
Yeah, it was good.
That's cool. And so, you know, some members of the band obviously couldn't fit in the interview.
Yeah.
But speaking about Russ, you say he's a good cook. I heard great bartender too.
Great bartender, great cook. Russ has been making cocktails for everybody after every show.
Happens to be a great guitarist as well.
Happens to be a great guitar player.
Can't forget that.
He's been cooking breakfast for us every morning.
That really?
We have this little grill that we travel with, and he every morning just like making everybody eggs and egg sandwiches. And
honestly, the MVP of the tour,
MVP,
for real.
For sure.
You need to have him on future tours too.
I know, right?
100%.
Yeah. He's not for hire.
Yeah.
Not for hire.
Okay. And then you guys been doing music for a while now, but what were some musicians, some artists that inspired you guys to start playing?
I was a big Chili Peppers fan when I was a kid. I just thought there was something so. They were a family, their chosen family.
Makes sense.
And we just started kind of playing. We started playing together later in high school, but I think I really loved that idea of like this kind of the camaraderie that they had, and all the stuff that they had gone. I mean, I got into them in like Californication era, so they were like already kind of. They had been around. Yeah. They'd been through some shit, So I was like, I felt that the struggle and the commitment and the love, and I was like, I want that. So they were a big inspiration for me. What about you, Case?
Oh man, I mean, I really loved. Loved a lot of just like. I don't know. I was really into jazz and jazz fusion and prog rock and all that back in the day. I think. I vividly remember when it was actually our old guitarist introduced me to Jeff Beck. That was a pretty groundbreaking moment for me, and just really just had never heard a musician like that who was able to use their instrument like a voice, that kind of thing, and that was inspiring to me. A lot, I have a lot of inspiring memories from the early days of when I was a kid, and lots of different artists got me into music, but Jeff Beck's one of the formative ones for me.
Yeah.
Okay, and then you talked about Red Hot Chili Peppers being chosen family, and I don't think because I consider chosen family probably the band, and I don't think I could get that level. But you think I could get a level below that? Do you think we could be friends here?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, absolutely.
I love that.
I feel the bond.
Damn
the
right,
bond.
Man. Absolutely.
Thank you. And it's the last day of the tour. Yeah. We're friends now.
Yeah.
And one of my love languages is receiving gifts. I have some gifts for you too.
Oh, stop it!
Yeah.
Do you mind holding the mic a little?
I'll hold this mic. I'll hold on to it.
Hell yeah. Hold it safely.
Love language. I love it.
And so you mentioned. You mentioned this band, and it's a little bit before Californication, and it is Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Blood Sugar Sex Magik.
awesome.
Wow. On vinyl.
Wow, actually, that is a great.
I think I might have this
Oh
one.
my god.
If I don't, do you want it?
Well, yeah, if you've got.
If I don't have this one though, I'm taking it.
Yeah.
I gotta keep
Dude,
this one.
I mean,
I gotta keep this
we
one.
both have
Wow.
an aspiring vinyl collection.
This is sick. Hey.
That's awesome. That's actually
Wow.
my favorite Chili Peppers record.
It's
too.
a great record.
Yeah.
But
So
I don't want to leave you out too, so of course I have a gift for you too.
Oh, appreciate
Okay.
that. Hell yeah.
I got you a little bit of comment, but I think you'll like it. It's Steely
Oh,
Dan.
Asia!
Oh my god, that is a classic.
Oh man, I'm also talking about Russ. He is going to be very jealous when he sees this too.
This is
Well, we
sick.
have more gifts for everyone
Amazing,
too. Yeah.
man. Damn,
Wow.
dude.
Because I heard,
Casey's
I
a
think,
huge Steely- Oh, yeah. Oh
Because I
my
heard
God.
back in the day, I think it was like you forced your piano teacher, or they forced you to just play a lot of Steely Dan,
Oh,
right?
yeah, no, so that was how one of the ways I learned how to play piano was I would just bring in Steely Dan tracks to my piano teacher and say, hey, can you teach me how to play this one? And she would help me pick it out note by note. And yeah, man, that was...
I remember him playing "Do It Again," again and again.
Oh
and
yeah,
again,
do
and
it again.
and
From this album, I used to be able to play Josie, Deacon Blues. Oh man, so many of my learned how to play piano off this record. That's crazy, man. That's awesome. Appreciate this.
Wow, this
really
is sick.
You're welcome. And so, this record is all about, going back to your roots. So I wanted to talk about some stuff that brought back to your roots too, because obviously, I think your piano teacher named Molly, right?
Molly McMillan, yeah.
And then tell me about these venues too, like Castaways, The Lost Dog.
Yeah. So
You know.
Castaway, Lost Dog was the first venue that we ever played shows at in Ithaca. Then it turned into Lot 10, and now it's something. I think it's totally kaput.
I can't remember, yeah.
But that was the first time we ever played together on stage in our high school band. Castaways was where we did the album release party for our high school band, the Fuzz Brothers.
Yeah.
In 2006, 7.
Wow. 6. Yeah.
Yeah. So that was quite an important milestone,
Yeah.
quite an important venue for us.
For real.
So crazy.
And let me bring this maybe even further. What can you tell me about the band you had with I think it was like Amir and Alan.
Oh my God, with Aloni. So
What's your dad's
Aloni,
name?
Amir is Aloni's older brother, but Aloni and Noah and I had a band, and our friend Nick, we had a band called
Subject
to Change. We also were called Pocket, as in Hot Pocket,
I remember
because we ate a lot of Hot Pockets.
That was
In the
it.
basement, huh?
in the basement. In the
you
basement.
know.
Wow.
It's like I was there.
Research,
It's like you did the research.
It's really impressive,
Wow,
man.
it's so good,
That's
man.
awesome.
So good.
Wow.
And I think Aloni had a band. Was it Los?
Oh my God.
Maricos, right?
Yeah, Los Moriscos.
Los Moriscos.
Wow, dude, you have done more, I think, thorough research than anyone we have ever talked to. That's
This
incredible.
is blowing my mind.
Well, the last day of the tour, I want to bring the nostalgia factor back.
I'm loving
That's
it. Wow,
amazing.
shout out Los Moriscos. They were so good.
Yeah. Oh man.
They were so good.
Oh, I forgot. I actually do have one last gift for you. Sorry, but this is just for Sam. But it's about your time in New York. Let's fast forward a little bit about your time in New York. And it's when you met Bjork.
When I met Bjork. Oh my God. She came into my restaurant. How did you know this?
That's amazing.
That's crazy. I met Bjork.
actually
I bust her table. I picked up her plates. Wow. This is blowing my
Actually,
mind.
man, are you like do you do like readings
This
later
is
on?
yeah. Can you tell my fortune?
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, I also don't have this record. This is
Thank God.
so sick. Oh, this song is one of my wife's favorite. Her version of Like Someone in Love. Oh, dude. Wow.
Yeah, mind blown. Actually,
This is insane.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that. This is fun.
Wow.
dog.
Holy
This is
shit.
incredible.
Oh my God. I'm speechless.
And, I could do more. I could dox old actresses, but let's let's end the interview. Let's end the interview.
We're cutting it. Wow.
No, but thank you for taking time to do the interview. I know it's like the end of the tour,
Thank you
but
so much, man.
is there anything else you guys like to plug or anything else you'd like to say?
I mean, go stream Townie. The record's out. Go listen to it. It's been out for about 2 months now, and we're damn proud of this thing, man.
And just man, thank you so much to everyone who came out to our shows.
Yeah.
This has been the most fun tour, and it's all because of everyone who came out to the shows. Honestly, it's really been epic.
Shout out to you, dog.
Yeah, for real.
This is so
really
cool.
and truly, dude. This is
Yeah.
incredible, man.
Wow. This is amazing.
All right, thank you. That's a wrap. That's a wrap.
Dude.
Holy shit. How did you know? That is amazing.
I
You got your ways.
I can't reveal your sources.
Yeah.
That's very true. Yeah.
Yo, thank you so much.